Gets better. If you've clicked on this video, chances are it's because you need to hear this message. Nothing comes across our feed by accident, and nothing touches our hearts accidentally either. God places certain pieces of content intentionally for us to consume so that we can change, so that we can be changed. There's this Neville Goddard quote in which he says, "Go now and be a changed person." And it's such a powerful quote. Let me see if I can find it. Because essentially what he's describing is the process of going through an internal change, and your world changes after that. The quote says, "Change now completely. Change with great passion. Let the mind strip itself of everything, of every conditioning, all knowledge, of everything it thinks is right. Empty it." And I just watched a video of a testimonial of one of my friends who did this exact thing. He was going through it, and he decided to change who he was as a person. So he got rid of all of his bad habits. He got rid of literally everything that was keeping him from becoming the person necessary to attract his dream life. And a dream life is just that. It stays in the mental. By the way, ignore my hair. It's like all wet and like tied up in the back because it's a billion degrees. A dream is just a dream, you know? You have to take action on it for it to materialize. Like, for example, when I was younger, I wanted a YouTube channel, and I wanted all the things that I wanted, such as a modeling career and, you know, being able to star in movies and a singing career. And I feel as though I have the rest of my life to do that. And right now I'm doing what I can, and I'm taking small actions every day to inspire myself and inspire the world. I stay up with my knowledge, I keep studying, and I keep expanding my mind and broadening my horizons by making mental notes of things that inspire me and attempting to sometimes even put my own spin on it. Also, I can dig into the storyline of my past. I can dig into my life experience and remember what I've been through and use that information to give to the world and use that to inspire the world. So that's the journey that I'm on right now. And I had to change in order to get everything that I wanted. For example, with this YouTube channel, I don't have that many subscribers, but I would have 0 subscribers if I never started. And I would have 0 subscribers if I kept staying the same person that I was before this YouTube channel, wherein I was so embarrassed. I was so, like, scared of being seen and perceived. Like, I was so, sorry, it's so hot. I was so, like, introverted, you know what I mean, antisocial, afraid of being perceived by people, what would people think, like, all that is bullshit. The only people that I care about, what they think about me and what I do, is eventually my children. Like, that's it, you know what I mean? So it doesn't matter, like, what anybody thinks about what I do. And as a matter of fact, you'll see that as soon as you start moving in any direction of your choice, you just got to pick a direction, but as soon as you start moving, people around you will actually be proud of you. Except your ops, of course, if you have any ops. But we don't have ops. Like, like, our biggest ops are like within our own mind, you know what I mean? Like, really, like, we have no ops of anything outside of our own creation and anything outside of our own making. And this is big facts, because we are our own worst enemies, you know what I mean? Like, I was stuck criticizing myself for so many years. I still do. Like, I'm just a human being, and I still do criticize myself sometimes. And sometimes I look at other people and I'm like, why am I not, like, as successful as them, or, you know, whatever. And I'm learning to just not care. I'm learning to just enjoy. Like, that's the wave I've been on, especially this week. Like, I've just been realizing that it's in the process. The beauty of doing what you want to do is in the process. The beauty of success is in the process. Like, life is so beautiful. Life is so intoxicating. And there's so many moments that we take for granted that we can just enjoy so much. Like, me filming this right now, I'm sitting in a Beamer, you know what I mean? It's not the newest Beamer, but, like, it's still, it's like a 5-seater Beamer. Like, I'm blessed. You know what I mean? Like, I could sit here and crib about why I don't have a Lambo or a Maybach, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't care. These things, like, they come when they come, and they're not really, like, that's the thing, you know? You want stuff so badly when you don't have it, but then when you do have it, it's like, okay, what's the next thing, you know? And it's like that with everything, like with money, with everything. So, you know, I just want to make this video for anybody that feels like they're stuck in their life, or like they don't know what's coming next. Like, none of us know what's coming next. Even if you have a big plan as to what you want to do in your life, how often do those plans really come true? Like, honestly, do they ever come true? Think about it. Like, a few years back, like, unless you actively wrote down those goals and then took massive action on them, that's the thing, man. You have to be focused. Unless you have focus, like, they probably didn't come true, and they probably will not come true. So you have to be mad focused with anything in life. And that's what I love so much about business. With business, you have the ability to change the world. Like, it's about changing the world. It's about profiting the world. That's the point of business. So, and you get to scale it, you know what I mean? And there's so many different kinds of businesses out there, especially with the rise of the creator economy, which is only growing. Like, there's so many businesses out there, and I could just talk all day about business. Like, you want to like hit me with an informational topic of conversation to like get me to sit down and talk to you for an hour and a half? Like, let's talk business. Let's talk like the online space. I also have so many different ideas and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But I'm at a period of time in my life right now where I'm looking for like-minded individuals to mastermind with and just kind of sit down with. And I have so many like inspirations as well. I inspire myself as well, man. Sometimes I'd be looking at my videos, like my dancing videos, my modeling videos, and I'm like, who's that? Like, that's not me. I don't know who that girl is, because that's crazy, man. Like, I really do love what I do. Damn. Sometimes I don't know. I have a lot of hair, I promise, but it's just all like tied back and it's wet because I just hopped out the shower ready to go. You know what I mean? I wanted to film today. So yeah, it's my little yap sesh. I promise I'm gonna have more structured videos. I'm like just back up using the Sony camera, and I have like a tripod on the way and everything. So for now I'm just holding it with my hands, but I got a lot more coming for you guys. Like, I just really think that the more that we create, the more that we output, the better and the richer our lives become. You know what I mean? It's about creation. And that's one of the things I realized during my first spiritual awakening, which I had August of 2017. I realized that we are creation. Like, we are literal carbon copies of God in like very minuscule forms, like in very limited forms. And anything that he wants us to do, we can do. Anything he wants us to have, we can have. That's the thing. It doesn't matter what position of life you're in right now. We are actively creators. Like, reality comes through us. It flows through us. So it doesn't matter what state of life you're in right now. In a way, you've attracted it. You've created it with your lack of knowledge, or with your limited thinking, or with your stewing over the past. Something, man. Something is there that is keeping you stuck. Figure out what it is. Take it by the root and pull it out. That's healing. Healing is about releasing. It's about getting stuff out of you, out of your system. You know, you've been through loss, breakups, divorce, like money issues, like whatever. I've been through it all, and I'm here to tell you, I'm living proof that you can bounce back from it. Last night took an L, but tonight I bounced back. Always. Not only that, but you can be so much bigger than you could have ever imagined. You could be so much better than you could have ever imagined. You could be a beast, a god. You could be an absolute monster when it comes to anything you want to conquer in your life. Any skill set, any endeavor, any goal, any business model, you can learn it and you can do it. That's the thing. You just have to expand your mind to allow it to contain more information, right? And as you level up the supercomputer, everything else in your life levels up as well. I literally saw this. I literally saw this happen with myself. As I grew in knowledge and in consciousness, and as I became more intellectually sharp, you know, which was a byproduct, I think, of my like awakening process, but also with time and study and dedication and mastery of my craft and of myself, something amazing happened wherein I looked sharper. Like, my physical features looked sharper. I lost a ton of weight. I looked healthier, I felt healthier, I felt better. I would need to sleep less, like I was less lethargic, you know what I mean? I was more I was just sharper. I was also more keenly aware of like energy and people's energies. I kind of stopped surrounding myself with a lot of people, because I used to like surround myself with a lot of people. Like I was always about friends, friends, friends all the time. And I took a few years to kind of go into hermit mode, and it was like the best thing I could have done for myself, you know, because not only was I able to level up my mind and really focus on the internal world and garner knowledge and then use it in my life and in my businesses, but I changed as a result, you know. And that's what it is. You have to change. That's that Neville Goddard quote. You have to change. You know, like there's no other way around it. You have to literally become a different person. And the way to do that is to quickly adopt different habits. Your way of thinking also changes. And adopting different habits looks like expanding your mind. It looks like expanding your knowledge base, reading books, you know, really changing the mind, altering the mind. You know, that's what it is to become a different person. And I look forward to the many, many people that I come to be in the future. Again, I have so many different aspirations. I want to do it all. I want to do everything that I can do in my life. I have so many dreams that I want to like fulfill, like, and I will go after them and I will make them happen. You know what I mean? Like, let this video be a promise to myself for years to come. One day I'll look back on this video and I'll see that I was able to do everything that I wanted to do. Like, I want to break into every field: tech, fashion, physical commerce, the music industry. Like, you know, there's no amount of art that is too small. Like, we can create anything and we could do anything. But yeah, so, you know, I think that whatever you want, you just have to have a clear understanding of what you want first, and you can get it. But you have to know what you want, and you have to be able to identify what mental patterns are keeping you stuck as being the same person you are today, right? And then like go in and identify those, and then remove them, and remove the habits attached to them. So I'll give you a personal example. So I used to like stay up super late, and I always, you know, it was a habit because I'm super creative at night, like crazy creative at night. So I would stay up super late, you know what I mean? Like doing everything you can imagine, like editing videos primarily, writing sometimes, even like, you know, making music and stuff, like super late. Like I'm talking like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., like 5 a.m., you know what I mean? And it felt so pure. It felt like it was just perfect. Like life was perfect. Life is perfect at those hours, you know what I mean? And then I eventually realized that if I really want to be hyper productive in the real world, I can't be doing that, because no lie, it was affecting my health. It was affecting my productivity during the day and my level of output. And it was also affecting the times that I would like post content and stuff like that. So I had to really think about what I was doing and whether or not I wanted to keep doing this. And there are times in my life where I will still stay up until that time of night, probably, but like now I don't do that anymore, and I'm a different person with different habits. And you know, mornings are kind of my like sanctuary time, you know. So you just have to decide what you want to change in your life. Write it down, and then write down what kind of life you want in the future. What kind of car will you be driving? Who are you gonna marry? What are you going to do in your life in terms of your goals? What does your ideal day look like with you living as yourself in the future? Put it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. So that's all I had for you guys for now. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this kind of different vlog style type video. I'm going to be posting this on my other channels as well. And I hope you guys stay tuned for more. Subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next one.